and welcome to Add More Zest with Diamonds. My name's Rebecca and I've got some goodies to share with you today from DIYChoose. So let's start with this first item. So as many people know, I do use little clips to sort of clip stuff to my light pad when I'm working on a painting that I can basically angle against one of my edges of my light pad. But I did notice that when I was near the end of Mr. Quacker's, because I started from the bottom of a very big 60 by 80 picture, I had the remainder hanging over the top of my light pad and it worked absolutely perfectly. However, when it came to very near the end, so not quite enough that I could clip the top of the painting to my light pad, there was only a little bit hanging over. But because of the weight of the other diamonds, even though they were rolled up, I did feel like I could do with just something to hold it in place. This isn't going to let me in it, so scissors it is. And I spotted these on DIYChoose website and I thought these might be perfect. So quite often these can be used for, I've seen people use them for clipping like muslin to prams and things, which you do have to be careful with, as a little side note, that they don't get to, babies don't get too hot. But I thought these may have been very useful to clip the diamond painting to my easel with it folded over. So it would still fold over the back and I would just be clipping basically the two sides to my easel to keep it in place. They were very, very cheap and reasonable price. So I thought it was worth having some big clippers. So I've now got some very noisy, I'm going to have fun with these later, big clippers, which I think may help to hold a very big diamond painting that you can't quite use the small clips to clip onto your light pad because you're in the middle of the painting, or maybe even the side of the easel or the top of the easel, as I say, just to stop it dropping down until you can use your small clips. So I picked up those two, so I'm excited to give that a go. Mr. Quacker's is finished now, but that doesn't mean I don't have other diamond paintings that I'll be able to use them for in the future. So just to let you know they're out there. I will pop links down below, of course. And then I did get a couple of diamond paintings to show you as well. So this first one is a 30 by 40 and I just thought the design was gorgeous. Look at that design. I was actually thinking we are looking at remodeling our kitchen and I did think this would be a really nice sort of Christmas-ish, you know, just with that tree, but just something a little bit festive to pop up on a shelf in there, or maybe it could be popped, you know, on any shelf, but my mind was on my kitchen, so I think this one is going to go into my stash, which the kitchen won't be done till next year, so I have a full year to be able to get this painting done, and then it can go up in my kitchen next year. Oh yeah, there's a little snowman as well. I thought that was a bunny for a minute, but it's not. It's a snowman and there's an ice skate and all that sort of stuff. But I just thought it was a really nice, subtle Christmas decoration that would be really interesting. So we do get a toolkit, boat wax pen. And then the colours, of course, will be a little bit more subdued. It does come with DMC numbers and there are 24 colours. In fact, let's measure the canvas size beforehand. So the actual size is 25 centimetres by 35 centimetres because of this border, though of course you could decorate this border and put it into a 30 by 40 frame, which is possibly what I will do. I know I do actually have I do actually have a 30 by 40 frame here. This is very cheap from IKEA. They have changed their design though. So it never used to have this strip across the bottom. It used to be all grey, and they used to have all the information in the middle. So I've actually got a painting that I've just stuck right on the top of this and left the grey border. They haven't given me an all-round grey border. So if I do frame this in one of these, I'm going to have a look at how I can make that work. But that is more likely the type of frame that this will go into. Gorgeous. Okay, so here are the colours. So we do, of course, have some whites and some beige. Quite more muted colours for this one, but we do have some pops of green as well. Blacks and greys. And then here's some pops of some green for the trees. We do have some pink as well, and some darker greens, and then a few more gorgeous different shades of green. So yeah, I think that one is definitely one that is going to go into my stash, with the idea of that being up in my kitchen next Christmas, when it's all done and dusted. But yeah, that's going to be a nice one to work on as well. There are some blocks of colour. That's probably one of the biggest blocks. And then there is a block here by the likes of the ice skates. But apart from that, it is quite a bit of confetti as well. So that is painting number 1 in this section. And painting number 2 is actually in a clear bag rather than in a jiffy bag. Don't know whether it'll ever go back in, but we'll see. And this, I think, is a square. I think it is. It is. So this is a square. It is slightly different style for the toolkits and stuff than we do see in many of their paintings, but it has 25 colours. It does come with DMC numbers. Let me just peel that plastic back just to try and make that top corner stay down a little bit more, because then you can see the image. And it is a gorgeous bunch of flowers on a chair. Oh, look at those. There is some really nice, bright, vibrant colours in there. They do come in baggies, so you can see all the colours at a glance, all the way up to reds and pinks. It does have white symbols on the darker colours and black symbols on the lighter colours. And the actual canvas size is 35 centimetres by about 44.5, nearly 45 centimetres in size, and it is a square. They do look nice squares. From what I can see, you never know with squares until you actually work on them, but they do look nice. Darkest colour they have, by the looks of it, is 3371. It's the dark colour, which is a really, really dark brown. But yeah, there is some really nice... Look, we've got lime green. There's something about lime green. It can just really, really make a diamond painting pop. But I think that's gorgeous. Bunch of flowers on an old chair. So I'll pop links to all of these down below, including what am I going to annoy the family with later, my clippers. I will let you know, of course, how they actually work when clipping a diamond painting when I'm working on a big one that overhangs, if it just needs that extra little bit of support to stop it sliding down my easel. But thank you to DIYChoose for sending me these goodies, and thank you to all of you, as always, for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon.